Shalom les kulam. Good to be back. Shalom. Je suis content d'être de retour encore une fois. Juste vite résumer ce qu'on a vu hier. I'm just going to do a quick summary of what we saw yesterday, or maybe not. I'm just going to summarize what we're going to see today. So today, the Rambam is going to explain to us basically what is the place of Nevuah within the structure of the Torah chez Be'al Peh. Alors aujourd'hui, on va voir dans le Rambam quel est le rôle, quelle est la position quel est le rôle de la névoie, de la prophétie et du prophète dans le cadre de la Torah chez Baal Peh. On commence. Let's start. Nirali. Oh, sorry. Je vais mettre la photo. I'm just going to put the picture of the page of the group. Sorry. Okay, so sent for those who want to follow. It says here, Nirali shekan raoui לבאר את היסוד הזה, ואין דבר אפשרי אלא אחרי חלוקת הנביאים טועני נבואה, ובמה תתאמת הנבואה. לפי שגם זה יסוד גדול שכבר שגו בו כל המוני העם, אף כמה מהבכירים, והוא שהם חושבים שלא תתאמת נבואת המתנבא, אלא עד שיעשה אות כאות מאותות משה רבנו וישנה הטבע, בהחלט כמו שעשה אליהו שהחיה בין אישה אלמנה, או כמפורסם מאותות אלישע. So it says here, what we're going to do, we're first going to categorize the different types of people who claim to have Nevuah. Alors il dit qu'on va commencer en catégorisant les différents types de personnes qui revendiquent la Nevuah. Pourquoi? Parce que il a vu que la plupart des gens ont des idées fausses concernant comment vérifier si une personne est un avis émet ou un avis sheker. So basically, the Rambam says that there are different. First, we're going to define the different categories of people who claim to be Nevi'im. Why? Because he said the most people have mistaken ideas on how to substantiate a person's claim to Nevuah, and he basically says that one of the mistakes that people make is that they think that in order to prove or in order to verify whether or not a person is a Navi, the Nevuah claimant has to do some sign or some basically he has to do a sign like the signs that uh, Moshe Rabbeinu did in Mitzrayim, or like what Eliyahu and Elisha did. For example, both of them resurrected people. So a lot of people think that that in itself proves whether or not in someone is a true prophet. Alors, la plupart des gens croient que pour vérifier si quelqu'un est un avis sheker ou un avis est bête, il faut que le prophète produise un signe ou un miracle, comme l'avait fait Moshe Rabbeinu en Égypte. וזה יסוד בלתי נכון. Cette idée est fausse. And that idea that a miracle necessarily proves whether or not someone is a Navi Emet, that is false. לפי שכל המופתים שעשה אליהו ואלישע וזולתם מהנביאים לא עשו אותם כדי לאמת נבואתם. Why is this idea that a miracle proves the authenticity of a prophet? Pourquoi est-ce que c'est faux qu'un miracle prouve authenticité en français, c'est quoi? L'authenticité d'un avis? Pourquoi cette idée est fausse? Parce qu'il dit que tous les miracles que a fait Moshe Rabbeinu et le reste des prophètes n'étaient pas pour prouver leur authenticité comme prophètes. Because all of the signs and wonders that Moshe Rabbeinu and all the rest of the prophets performed were not in order to prove that they were real prophets. Because before they performed these signs and wonders, they had already proven that they were from Hashem, that what they were speaking was from Hashem. So therefore, when they were performing these signs and wonders, it wasn't to prove that it was not to prove to the people that they were Nevi'é et Bet. Il explique ici que Moshe, que les prophètes que Moshe Rabbeinu et tous les prophètes dans la Torah qui performaient tous ces miracles ne les performaient pas pour prouver leur authenticité, parce qu'ils avaient déjà ils avaient déjà prouvé leur authenticité auparavant. Alors quand ils performaient ces miracles-là, c'était pour d'autres raisons. Velo asu otam haniflaot ela mipnei shekutzrichu lahem ובגלל קרבתם לפני השם מתעלה מלוא רצונם כמו שהבטיחו הצדיקים שתגזור אומר ויקיים לך. Rather, why were they performing these miracles? They were for other reasons, and this is coming to fulfill what Chazal teaches us, that Tzadikim, Hashem promises them that because of their of the high spiritual level that they attained, that whatever they speak, Hashem will do. We see this, for example, and that's why a person on that level has to be very careful what they say, because this applies to anything, even something that they say that they don't necessarily want it to happen. For example, we have the example of Yaakov Avinu with Rachel, where when he's fleeing from Lavan, and Lavan catches up and says, "You fled, blah blah blah." But he also says, "Why did you steal my gods?" And Yaakov swears to him that he did not steal them, and the one who maybe stole them, if he's in the camp, they should die. But he didn't know that his wife had actually taken them. And Chazal say that as a result of him saying that, she died. Why did she die? Because Yaakov Avinu was a tzaddik, of course. And whatever he said, Hashem made happen. Alors, la raison pourquoi les prophètes ont performé tous ces miracles-là, c'était en fait pour des raisons, c'était pour des autres raisons et non pour prouver leur authenticité. Et pourquoi est-ce que les prophètes ont ce pouvoir-là? Parce qu'en fait, ça correspond à la haftacha, la promesse que Hashem fait au tzadikim, que tout qu'est-ce que le tzadik dit, Hashem fera. Et on a un exemple de ça dans l'histoire de la mort de Rachel, qui a été, on va dire, causée par les paroles de Yaakov. אולי תתעמת הנבואה במה שאסדיר בדברי אלה שהתחלתי, ואומר תחילה שיסודות תורתנו בנביאים כפי שאסביר. וטעני הנבואה נחלקים תחילה לשני חלקים, מתנבא בשם עבודה זרה ומתנבא בשם השם. So now he's actually going to explain to us in detail how to distinguish between a Navi Emet et le Navi Sheker. Alors maintenant, finalement, le Rambam va nous expliquer en détail comment distinguer entre un vrai Navi mais Hashem et un faux. En fait, il dit, en gros, il y a deux groupes. Il y a le Navi qui est le serviteur d'Avoda Zara. Alors, tous ces prophéties viennent de la Klippa. Après, tu as le Navi qui est le serviteur d'Hachem, et tous ces dévots viennent de la Kedusha. So basically, the Rambam says that in general, there's two groups, the Navi of Avodah Zarah and the Navi Hashem. והנבואה בשם עבודה זרה נחלקת לשני חלקים. And within the group of Nevi'e Avodah Zara, there's two groups. Alors, dans le groupe des prophètes d'Avodah Zara, il y a encore deux groupes. החלק הראשון, שיקום נביא ויאמר שכוכב פלוני השרה עליי רוחניותו ואמר לי לעבדוני בכך או דרשו בכך. Alors le premier groupe, ou le premier niveau dans le groupe de Nevié Avoda Zara, c'est un Navi qui dit que une étoile ou une constellation ou un ange spécifique s'est dévoilé à lui et lui a dit: je te commande de me servir, moi, l'ange, en faisant ça et ça et ça. So the first group, the general group of Nevi'e Avoda Zara, the prophets of Avoda Zara, the first group is a prophet that says that a constellation or an angel appeared to him and said to him, I command you to serve me, this specific constellation or this specific angel, by doing such and such and such. That's group one. וכן אם קרא לעבודת פסל או צורה מהצורה ואמר שהוא נביא אותו בכך, הודיעני בכך וציווני להזהיר על עבודתו באופן פלוני, כמו שהיא עושה לנביא הבעל ונביא השירה. It could also be that this person claims that a god associated with a specific avodah zara that's already practiced appeared to him and told him to give a message to the people. So such a person is part of the first group of prophets of Avodah Zara. Alors, un autre détail concernant ce groupe, c'est que peut-être même, ça peut être aussi une situation où une personne dit qu'un Dieu qui est associé avec une religion spécifique a apparu à un prophète et a dit à son prophète de transmettre un message. Ça, c'est aussi une autre définition d'un prophète de Avodah Zara. והחלק השני שיאמר חזון נראה אליי מהשם נעבוד פלוני או להוריד רוחניות פלונית באופן פלוני ואומר באופן עבודה זרה והמעשים שעושים אנשי אותו הסוג כפי הכללים הידועים בתורתנו, הרי גם זה מתנבא בשם עבודה זרה. So now we're going to go into the second group with the second distinction within the group of Nevi'e Avodah Zara, prophets of Avodah Zara. What's the second group within the general group? It's someone who says that Hashem appeared to them and told them to tell the people to serve him in this and this way, and the way that he's describing is associated with Avodah Zara. Such a person, even though he's claiming to speak for Hashem, is a prophet of Avodah Zara. Alors, maintenant, on commence à parler du second groupe et de la seconde catégorie dans le groupe qui s'appelle les prophètes d'Avodah Zara. C'est quoi la définition de cette seconde catégorie? C'est quelqu'un qui dit que Hachem a apparu à lui et lui a dit de lui servir, de le servir d'une manière spécifique. Cette manière-là est connectée avec l'avoda Zara. En fait, il dit de faire des maasé avoda Zara, mais pour Hachem, Shalom, telle personne est aussi appelée un prophète d'Avoda Zara. לפי ששם זה כולל האומר שהיא עצמה צורה על עבודה מדבר שיהיה או שאומר שאומר השם נשמע ולווה אחת משתי הדעות כדי קיים עליו עדות לפי דין התורה. Okay, so we're just gonna finish with one last point. So basically, so let's just read first. לפי ששם זה כולל האומר שהיא בעצמה ציוותה על עבודתה או באיזה דבר שיהיה, או האומר שהשם ציווה לעבוד איזה נברא, וכאשר נשמע מהמתנבא אחת משתי הנבואות האלה נתקיימה עליו עדות כפי דין תורה, הרי דינו שימות בחנק, כמו שאמר יתעלה, והנביא ההוא או החולם חלום ההוא יומת. So this is just the last point we're going to learn. Excuse me, for today. That basically a person who fits within either one of these two categories within the general description of Navi of Avodah Zara, whether it's he's saying that an Avodah Zara appeared to him, or a constellation appeared to him, or an angel appeared to him and told him to serve, or to tell the people to serve it, or whether or not he's claiming that Hashem told him to do ma'asim that are associated with Avodah Zara. Such a person is a Navi Sheker, and basically should be brought to Beit Din, have two witnesses, two kosher witnesses testify against him, and when he's found guilty, he is executed with strangulation. Yes.
Does it mean that David Sheker, someone want to take the leadership of the people while he have no abilities, no skills for that?
No, he does have skills.
Yeah.
He does have skills. We're not talking about someone who just wakes up one morning and makes it. Someone who's actually a deeply spiritual person, knows what they're doing, but they're connecting to the klipa. And then they're going to people and saying, oh, this and this, Avodah Zara, constellation or angel, told me to tell you guys this and this and that. And it can even be that he's connected to the klipa. Maybe there's a bit of kedusha in what he's doing. So now he's saying it's Hashem. So some entity appeared to him. He thinks it's Hashem, but that entity is telling him to do things that are associated with Avodah. Such a person should also be killed by strangulation.
So meaning that any leadership settled on Israel based on someone who have skills, kind of spirituality, and take the direction. And we know that the direction we are taking is not that uh, connected to Torah. It's Chayav Mita.
If it's a prophet or just in general?
Now, if it's someone, if you take the leadership of the people, for sure you are.
A prophet, yes.
So,
If
so what prophecy is it? Did you define prophecy?
no, he doesn't define prophecy.
But I'm asking about the politician of nowadays. So if you are the Rosh Hashanah, or the president of the people,
Mhm.
you have spirituality because you feel things, you make laws, you anticipate about the future. You do understand about Torah because you are Jew, and people say that you are Jew. But the solution you bring are basically based on two bad things and two nice things, and you show that the solution because you believe in the UN and so on. So does it mean that there is an aspect of judging, Hashem will judge, not us,
Mhm.
the leaders who are not leading the people according to the Torah as Navi Sheker?
So I know that in Masechet Sanhedrin, the first chapter, I forget which Mishnah, they talk about the kings of Am Yisrael. And it says that a king, well, more specifically, a king from Beit David, that you are allowed to. It says Dan v'danin oto meid v'meidi oto. Basically, he's allowed to judge the people, and the people are allowed to bring him to Beit Din if he's telling or if he's leading the people in a way that's against the Torah. So it's very clear that the Torah does not put the king or the president above the Torah. Basically, Hashem is king. The Torah is law for everyone. And if the king is telling the people to do something that's against the Torah, first of all, he can and he must be brought to the Sanhedrin HaGadol, so he can be judged, and based on what he did or what he was saying, he could possibly be chayav mita. The second point I wanted to make is
So Kavachomer for the leaders of the Lord's tribe also.
so what's interesting is that it says that if he's a melech Yisrael, a melech of the lost tribes, Lodan velo danim oto. Why? Because they said that the 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 Amoraim there says because the leaders of the lost tribe weren't followers of Hashem, so there's a chashash that if you bring him to court, he's just going to kill the chachamim in the court. So it seems that if Yosef Chaim, nice. So it seems that if he's a melech from Yosef and he's a yirei shamayim like David, then yes, Dan Dinoto.
Rabbi Yosef Chaim, ברוך הבא.
Alors juste pour finir,
שנה טובה, חנוכה שמח.
si le Navi Sheker, s'il est un Navi Sheker, on l'amène au Bédine, au Bédine et il meurt par étranglement. On continuera la semaine prochaine, Bezrat Hashem. We'll continue next week, Bezrat Hashem. Thank you for your time and hope to see you next week. Baruch Adonai Leolam, Amen ve'Amen.